Stormhorns and Limitless. Today is a good day. How you guys doing? Give me a second. Heard a couple people banned for abusing the glitch again, or are you talking about like was there a new wave today, or are you talking about people a while ago? Oh, you're saying today's a good day. Well, Light was already banned a long time ago. MT was already banned 30 days ago. I don't know what happened about Yakimo. Is Yakimo still playing, or name Pikmin who hasn't been banned? Just give me a second. It's just not updating. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're good now. So let me calibrate the mic. All right, I think we're good. I have like a super expert score of 4,000 or something like that. What about that IP Alex C guy? Is that guy banned? I'm pretty sure he isn't. But you say today is a good day specifically, right? As in like something just happened, or no? Yeah, I mean, that's old news then. Oh. Well, in the time that you found out about one of them being banned, they were, let's see, that happened on October 17. 40 days passed. Wait, what? I think it was November 27th they got unbanned, and on December 8th they got rebanned. So, yeah. Yakimo, I'm assuming, is the only one out of those three that's still unbanned. Also, I know you guys can't see this, but I'm playing a new way here, where I can literally see chat in my game. I'm projecting my capture card directly to OBS, so I can just play without my TV. That way I can see chat in real time as I'm playing the levels, you know? I don't have to dart my eyes across the thing. You're literally in my level. You're in the chat. It's pretty cool. And it plays in real time too, no delay. It's really cool. Pretty sure IP Alex isn't banned because he racked up hasn't done enough violations in warnings compared to Blizzard, MT, and Light. That sounds preposterous. Like, I'm pretty sure a bunch of people reported them. Yeah. Also, low key, this level will put me at or I guess not 5-6. What's the fraction for this? 86666 out of a million? 5-6 is 83333. I even have the record on that. Yeah, look at that. That's a number. That's something out of 30. I think that's 26 out of 30. Yeah, let's go with that. In terms of my progression to 1 million. At the end of the day, it is kind of interesting that they don't really care about people using the skip glitch, but that they do care about people using the, restart glitch, which is way more severe though, honestly. The skip glitch is whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone uses the skip glitch still. And the skip glitch is harmless. Yeah, I saw that. Trust me, we're keeping an eye on it. We say years of effort, but most of those years of effort have been him just cheating anyway, so quote unquote years of effort. I know he cheated to 8K, so like, no, that's not good stats. He just wasn't getting in trouble for verses. Don't even let him think for a second that he's like a good player at this game, because he's like not. I literally have stolen like thousands of his world records, and he thinks he's like a god at the game. Yeah. They suck at the game, so they have to cheat. That's the whole thing. Or on why they do it. Then they're so obsessed with attention that they can't help themselves. I wanted to just say they ruined the hype. They just ruined the leaderboards for no reason. It sucks. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you didn't know, yeah, that guy was threatening to do a bunch of title screens with a TAS and rack up world records, but I don't think he would have thought that that was gonna go the way he thought it was gonna go, because you still have to spend all the time typing in the codes, and you still have to find the levels, something that I can do that he can't. Just actually kind of funny. Like, I don't know, that's just insane levels of brain rot right there. I need to charge my phone here. Oh my goodness. It's on a level. Yeah. Well, one of them, I mean, MT has been committing crimes, so that's what he's been doing. I don't know about the rest. Yeah, not only are they cheaters, but they're also, oh, well, a couple of them are also like, just like, yeah, uh, they're criminals. A few of them, not all of them, but a few of them are. Not just him too. So I mean, yeah, that's the sort of people that would break the rules in the game. You know, people who would break the rules in real life. So, um, it's pretty predictable. Disregard of authority, all of that. No, instead of play like a normal person, I just want them gone. I mean, I think we all want them gone because they're never going to learn their lesson. Like that's just like a given. They're like entitled little pricks, so who never change and think everything should go their way. That's the reality of it. And even though, you know, MT is like, I don't know, like 20 years old, I believe, um, he acts like a little kid. It would have to do with the fact that he dropped out of middle school. Yeah. It's like, dude, go get your GED and be a normal member of society, bro. Yeah, the reason he has 8 switches is not because he has a job or anything like that. He literally gets an allowance of $1,000 a month from his grandma. So literally, when his grandma dies, it's like over for him. He literally threatened that he wants to kill himself when that happens. So I mean, like, I mean, instead of actually working to get money, he's gonna go that route, which is really sad. But I mean, what do you, what can be said about that? He's not only contributing no real world value, he's actively trying to sabotage other people's. So, because he's also threatened to hurt other people. You know, videos of him flashing a knife and gun around towards other people's profiles. So, like, he's an actual sicko. He's never going to strive to be a better person. He literally just has to be locked up, and then that will force him to realize what kind of person he is. No one really feels sorry for him because of all the crimes he committed. If he didn't commit those crimes, and if he was just like a kinder person, people might actually feel sorry for him. But like, no, he's just like, you know, someone who can't be helped, and no one really wants to help him because of all the heinous things he's done. Everyone wants to stay far away from him, so like he's doing it to himself. Yeah. Well, I'd say it's a game for all ages. I mean, the target audience is whatever it is. Yeah, I know, I'm aware. I've seen that group before. Like, I've seen their messages. Even IPLC is guilty of this. Like, he's threatened to DDoS me before. So, well, I mean, he hasn't said that, but he said that in a conversation that I oversaw. So, yeah, they're all losers. He never actually did it, though. Yeah. Oh, I'm aware. Like the whole Blizzard chat, I've seen everything. I've seen everything I need to see. Like him admitting that he like hacked into my accounts, MT, like committing actual crimes, um, and bragging about it. Like I actually went to the police about it, so yeah, it's only a matter of time before they actually act on it. Because he used a tool that he found on the deep web or something like that, or dark web, and hacked into one of my emails. And has been doing that for like a bunch of other people. He's been like carrying people's passwords to them and like trying to like intimidate people that way. Yeah. Well, Blizzard's a minor, isn't he? I don't know if he's actually done anything, but he's just associated with those people. Yeah, at least he has the excuse of being underage still, but like, yeah. But at the very least, trust me, and that I say that there's an actual behind the scenes, large police investigation going on. Between not just me but like other victims as well, where we're all coming forward, and it's been like a thing for the last several months. So eventually they'll get him, because we don't want to deal with them anymore. So yeah, we're actively going out of our way to get him in bars. Yeah, MT. So every time he posts something stupid on YouTube, like we take screenshots and then we just send it to the police. So yeah, I mean he keeps doing it, so it just makes my job easier. They already have the evidence that they need to like actually make an arrest. It's just they need his unique identifiers is all, which we're just waiting on the FBI on. So like whenever that happens, then he'll get in serious trouble. Considering he threatened to kill his family, and I took screenshots of that and sent it to the police. Yeah, he wanted to kill his parents and his sister, and I took screenshots of that and sent it to the police. Yeah, we'll see. Because believe me, I've been nagging the shit out of them, the police, about them doing something for the past several months. And yeah, it's only time at this point, according to ChatGPT. Like, it's just triage, and the situation's complicated because it's, multi-state or interstate. That's why hasn't been an arrest immediately. It's just complicated because, everyone's in different states and all that. Like, jurisdiction's a nightmare. But it is still possible. I mean, it just takes longer than usual. Mm-hmm. And honestly, the law is not really set up to deal with cyber crimes currently. Like, it's still ancient, the laws, so it makes things a little bit more complicated. the lock screen button, which got rid of my view for a second. Okay. We're good. I disabled that button. But other than that, what's going on with you? Like, aside from, like, those guys, like, how are you doing personally? Random levels is normal? Nice, yeah. I just got my, 6th session of my laser hair removal from my stupid beard that I've wanted to get rid of for the longest time, so, that's been pretty good. They're making gains in both this game and MapleStory. It's pretty good too. Like big gains in MapleStory. I know that's like the other game I play, but I'm not sure if other people do that or knew that. You just gotta switch to, especially so you've been playing new games such as Mario Kart World and DK Bonanza. Nice. Dude, pick up a Kirby game. I mean, you see in the bottom left, I have a Kirby Air Raid playlist going on. Now the Kirby game is I'm trying to get people to get the dang Kirby game. This game right here. Oh yeah, those other games that I was playing it recently were because I had a session with a friend and we were just playing games multiplayer. Kirby Star Allies, yeah. I haven't played it, but I heard it was alright or pretty good. And Riders is fun. Oh my god, do you have a Kirby game? Yo, what's up, Poe? No, dude, everyone wants a Kirby game, but they don't have it. Like, so many people have told me that they're going to get the Kirby game, but then they just don't have it. Do you even have a Switch, too? You play at a friend's house? I'm like, come on, someone else has to get the Kirby game. Everyone says they want it, but like no one has either a Switch 2 or if they do have the Switch 2, they don't have the game. Waiting on a special edition of Switch 2. They literally just lowered the price of the Switch 2, by the way, for the holidays. We hope that they release SM3. Yeah, it's been 7 years. Yeah, I'm also hoping for that too. Be nice to move on to the next one. Well, since you're here, Poke, I know, you know, I always do this while you're here. I gotta update you on my Maple news. Yeah, they lowered it by $50 US. So they made Arcane and Absolab boxes tradable. And they fucked up the rates, so now there's an event where 1.5 times the boxes drop now. So not only are they tradable, but there's an insane drop rate on them right now. So 31 of my characters have Absolab weapons. Yeah, soon my account's just gonna be everyone has an Absolab weapon and they don't have to do CRA ever. They just skip to, you know, Absolab. It's really funny. I've been making giga money because of that, because the Ascent skill also came out, like the second Origin skill, basically. And now I just kill bosses really easily now. So I'm making massive progress, which means I'm making massive money. I'm probably making at least like almost 50 bill a week. It's crazy. You know, next on being next on, but like you gotta abuse this when they give out handouts like that. Yeah, the 1.5 times box drop event, you know, for the weapons and the armors, goes until February 4th. So I'm just like trying to push my mules to do the hardest bosses they humanly can, and almost all of my mules can do hard Lewis and Damien Usopp's jump. So yeah, big games, big games, and like they just keep getting more weapons for each other, and then the next mules will get more weapons for each other. It's really funny. I don't think they intended that to happen, but it is really really funny. We take those, and now my account's just like giga progress because of it. And I still have weeks left, and there's gonna be another hyperburn soon. And I don't know about what you know about hyperburns, but uh, on January 17, I will literally instantly, and I'm not even joking, instantly, as in like it within like 30 minutes, go from 210 to 260 because I have the resources built up to just make that happen. I mean, I'm just gonna skip all those pesky little arcane river levels, you know. I didn't want to have a Mercedes deal with those levels anyways. Mercedes sucks. I hate playing Mercedes. So I'm just gonna skip all the bullshit and get to 260 automatically. Hey? You don't like Mercedes? I mean, you like Mercedes? Madge? Mercedes was your fave? Dude, there's too many buttons. And also you do, like, no damage. And you just die, because you're squishy. Like, it's miserable. I don't know if you saw my YouTube video, but I cheated in B3 in Turning City that one time when there was the old school Maple Story event for the jump quests. Skill issue? Oh my god, now I have to find this video. Hold on. I think I showed you this, but like I gotta just post it again. Enjoy. Yeah, so a while ago there was like an event where you could like visit the old versions of Victoria Island, and they included the jump quests again. Even though I think the jump quests are still in the game, like in the actual game, but yeah, you get like coins or something like that, and but it was bugged because Mercedes could just use Lightning Edge and Leaf Tornado, which is kind of broken for a jump quest, but okay. You know, if I can do that, of course, you know. I'm gonna break your childhood in half. You ever gonna get back into Maple? It's like the perfect game for you, considering how you just don't have money ever, or like you don't want to spend. You do have money, but you don't ever want to spend it. And then Maple, well, you don't ever spend money if you're in reboot. At least I don't. I will say you have to spend about 70 cents to get auto HP pot on a pet, but you don't even have to buy the pet. When you got back into Maple, you were in a reboot. Did you choose Hyperion? You should go to Hyperion. Or are you still playing your Adele in Chronos? That I don't remember your username for. Do you hit 260? You haven't played in a year plus. Oh. You were playing when I was playing, though? That's crazy. I've been playing since the final week of 2023? Something like that. And now it's 2026. And, yeah. Couple of years. Oh. Well, you said a year. Hey, I mean, if you ever want to get back, I mean, like, Hyperburn events are going on right now, so. And it's like, you can get one level for every, or you can get 5 levels for every 1 level. So you just get from 200 to 260 in, like, literally, like, a week. You're waiting for Classic? Damn. There's not going to be any Hyperburns like that in Classic. I'm just going to say that. I would say Modern Maple was pretty fun in the sense that Origin skills are pretty fun and like the bossing system is really engaging. I never wanted to boss in old school Maple Story because of the threat of dying equals no EXP. So hopefully they get rid of that. Like you lose EXP. So you only boss when you're at 0%. Like, that's so dumb. Also, the bosses weren't too engaging. They were just like, you know, like especially if you had auto HP, then you just don't really have to pot ever. And there's no cooldown on potions either, so you just win if you just have enough HP. So yeah, you pick a class like Dark Knight or something like that that just has a bunch of HP and you just never die. I gotta say, new school Maple Story instead of old school Maple Story has way better bosses. But old school Maple Story is going to make like I think they're gonna do the RuneScape thing where they're just gonna make new content for old school Maple Story because they already have like a new region, just like how Zaya exists in old school RuneScape as like a brand new continent that never existed in 2007 RuneScape 2. You know. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know if you're familiar with the, you know, everything going on in RuneScape, old school. But yeah, hopefully they go that path because old school RuneScape is literally more successful than RS3, but RS3 is a nightmare anyways because of the evolution of combat and microtransactions, so they did that to themselves, honestly. But yeah, if you ever join up again, just start in Hyperion. You know, I'll help you. I'll literally help you and get you to Absolab gear at the very least, and you'll be literally farther than your old main in like a week. Oh yeah, but you have to go to Hyperion. That's a condition. I'm not going to Chronos. And yeah, with the whole box thing, like you can super fund your mules so easily, especially right now since the box thing lasts until February 4. The 1.5 times drop on boxes. But yeah, as I showed you last stream, I got all 13 of my boss mules to level 260, so they're all 6 job. And they all have their origins and their masteries unlocked, and now I'm just working on getting all their ascent skills unlocked. And I don't know if you've ever seen the ascent skills, but yeah, they're really good. It's basically a second origin. So the whole point of ascent skills is you get 3 of them. They each give you an iframe. They don't stun the boss this time, but you're supposed to use them off burst because they're not affected by like your buffs. So the best time to use them is off burst. But yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. You can only use them 3 times in the entire boss fight though, so. But they do pretty big damage. They can even do stupid things like, I don't know if you know Gloom, the boss fight. I don't know if you remember that. It like protects its like vagina or whatever at the beginning of the fight, and like for most of the fight, and it opens up uh, as a you know, periodically. It's like a burst boss fight, you know. But ascent skills just ignore that whole massive defense that it has while the shield is up. So it just pierces through it. It's really silly. And when Gloom hits a certain HP threshold, like 70%, it opens up anyways, regardless of time. So like the 2 things that trigger the vagina is HP threshold and time threshold. So usually it had to wait for time to happen, but now you just ascent 3 times and then it's at 70% HP and then it opens up instantly and then you just origin and then you just win. It's really goofy now. You still have to wait like a minute, but nah. So I'm having fun. But yeah, it is goofy with the whole Absolab box situation because literally the whole point of like one of the like major progression points is just gone now. Like you don't have to ever do Chaos Vellum ever. Like why would you need to? Well, I guess you need to on your first account maybe, but like as soon as you get an Absolab weapon box, it literally replaces your CRA weapon. So you never need to kill the worm ever again. The worm was like a problem point for a lot of people. So you just do regular CRA, you know, 3 doors. You know, the clown, the queen, and the chicken. But you don't gotta do the worm anymore. Because of the Absolab boxes. Also, that means you never have to do the stupid quests. You know what I'm talking about? The weekly quests, the like the Damien World Tree stuff and the Lotus Scrapyard stuff. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, you never have to do that again. If you just have a friend and then you just get boxes, right? Yeah, that's what I'll do for you. I mean, I'll make you skip those. Yeah, it's real nice. Right now, I'm just trying to get arcanes on all 13 of my characters. Um, I have 9 of them in arcane weapons right now, so not only am I trying to get ascent skills for all characters, but yeah, I'm trying to get them in all arcanes as well. You know, which is a step up from Absivs. During this event, the 1.5 times Fox event. But yeah, my second strongest character is now doing at least a version of Vihilla. Remember when I was complaining about Vihilla? They're doing N Vihilla now. They can solo N Vihilla. And even my third strongest character can do N Vihilla too. Yeah. That's how crazy this game's gotten. We went from my main struggling to now my second and third characters can pretty reliably do it. So that's really nice. Reliability is good, yeah. Exactly. This has to do with the fact that it's so much easier to do it with these ascent skills. Like, whenever I'm in a pinch, I can just throw out one of my extra iframes, the ascent skills, and do giga damage. It's not OP. I mean, at the most it does, like, I don't know, like 5% of the HP, the ascent skill. At the most, currently, until I get stronger. But still, that's like, you cut down 15% of the boss's total HP. That makes the fight that much easier, right? That's insane. Yeah, I'm getting my friend, oh yeah, I don't remember if I told you, but they did revamp the whole system for, I shouldn't have touched that. Black Mage in terms of getting, like, the weapon, too. So, like, now that's, like, streamlined. It's a lot easier than it used to be, although it still does take kind of a long time. Kind of. Yeah, remember when you actually had to kill Black Mage 8 times? Now you don't even have to kill him a single time to get the weapon. As long as you're killing the other bosses, like even HV Hilla. No, this happened like a year ago. As long as you're killing all the other bosses up to like HV Hilla, you can get it in like 4 months if you're doing it solo. You get more points if you do it solo, so yeah, that was perfect for me, and I did eventually get it, and I never even killed Black Mage up to that point, so as soon as I got my Genesis weapon, within a month I did actually kill Black Mage for the first time solo, though, so that was what I needed. So yeah, this game is actually, like, really, like, I feel like the box thing made it so much easier for, like, solo players like me. I feel like the box distribution thing severely buffed solo players, which is nice. Well, it should be buffing everyone, but yeah. But yeah, they made this game a little bit more solo friendly. Let's just say that in the past year or two. But you get more points for your liberation if you solo bosses rather than duo it. You get twice as many, so I mean, yeah. You need to get 6,500 points, and certain bosses give it like a certain amount of points each. And all my mules are getting to the point where they have 2 to 3,000, so like they're almost all halfway done. So they're also all getting Genesis weapons relatively soon. Like, you know, I did half of it. I just got to do the other half. I'm not even trying to get Genesis weapons on all of them, but it's just working out that way. Like, they're all just only now getting their arcane weapons, too. I'm having a soul issue because I don't have monster souls to feed their Genesis weapons. I'm just spending it all on the arcane weapons. So, yeah, I'll have to build those back up, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping by the end of the event that my entire account, like all 59 characters, yes, all 59, will have an Absolab weapon. That's the goal. So I'm trying to push as many characters to be H. Lomian as possible. And like I said, I have 31 characters in Absolab weapons, so yeah. Imagine if I had 50 characters kill H. Lomian. That'd be ridiculous. And exhausting, but I mean, yeah. That would be so much money, though. Hi, good morning. Yo, how you doing, man? Let me calculate that, actually. If I had all 59 characters beat H. Lomian, what is that? 444 plus 421. 865 nil times 59. Yeah, that's, well, okay, that's 51 bill, but, like, from just H. Lomian. But, you know, there's more efficient ways to do that. Oh yeah, guys, now that 2 people or more are in the chat, did you know I have a new channel point reward? New? Oh yeah. You can only redeem it once a day, but basically if 2 people redeem it, yeah, prediction interest, like, basically you're telling me that you're interested in having a prediction, like me running the 50 level, and I can do that. You know, if I just round to the nearest 25 would make things easier. So if one more person does prediction interest, I can do a Gamba. Only costs 1. And you can't redeem it multiple times, obviously. You can't spam it, so... It just tells me that you guys want to do predictions. That's all it is. Hmm. Doesn't redeem it. Alright. Yeah, that's usually better after, like, a raid, you know, if I point that out. But yeah, I don't know how else to go about that because yeah, I figured I should probably be at least a little bit more engaging. With like, you know, if I want to like get out of the dumps for like viewership, because I've been in a drought for a while for like viewership for like the last 3 months. I don't know what the hell happened, but I feel like I gotta be at least quite a bit more engaging if I want to keep you guys around, you know. So I was like, all right, let's do something new here. So anytime two people, or more, uh, submit to a prediction interest thing, then yeah, I'll run predictions. Otherwise, if only one person does it, then it's like if I run predictions and like you know, then it's gonna be like boring predictions. But if it's only two people that redeem it, I have to trust that you guys submit on the opposite sides. Also, yeah, I need to update that Star Force thing because they revamped the Star Force system in Maple, you know, to the 30-star system instead of the 25-star system. So they changed things like there's no more drop anymore. There's still boom. They adjusted all the drop to become boom instead. Ayo, oh. got all your hopes up for a second. Well, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. Like, no. I mean, it's less painful. I'll say that overall. It takes less time to get to 21 star instead of having to play this cat and mouse of going up and down and up and down and up and down. So it will cost you about the same amount that it used to get to like 21 star. It's just less annoying to get there. But now you can actually go up to 30 star now. But you do need a lot of spares if you're actually trying to get to like 25 or higher stars, which is easier to do now. So getting to new stars is easier to do than it used to be. So it's not all bad, yeah, but it still sucks, but it's not all bad. Like, let's just say all of my mules are now at 21 star CRA gear. All 13 of them. So, yeah. I mean, you just have to see the ratio or like the the tables before you judge. And it does still suck, but it's like sucks less, I guess. Although there is more of a reliance on events than there used to be, which does suck. I will say that because of the whole 30% boom reduction event, that sort of thing. That used to not be a thing, and now it's a new event with the new system. Because there's no point in having 5, 10, 15 anymore with this whole system. So they got rid of 5, 10, 15 because the reason that 5, 10, 15 was there was 16 was like a base point for the whole drop system, you know, where you would drop down to 15 and then you just instantly get back to 16, thus making it one less step. And now there's not a whole reason for that to happen now that you don't drop anymore. So they got rid of that and replaced it with 30% boom reduction. But that only happens during a Shining Star Force event, I guess, so far. But they have happened a little bit more frequently than they used to. It used to be once every 6 months. Now it's like once every... Well, I've seen 2 of them so far, and the system hasn't been out for more than 3 months, so... That's good? Question mark? Tomorrow, I need to run to the store. I'm out of drinks. You guys like the Kirby music, by the way. I don't know why I was about to like cut that word in half for no reason, and I realized halfway through that I was like, no, don't shorten that word if you're trying to be cool. Hopefully, it inspires more people to get the Kirby game. Today is supposed to be the coldest day of the year for me, by the way. It's gonna be 36 degrees out, you know. It sucks. At like 7 a.m. But then after that, it's gonna go back up into the lows of like 40s. So we're not really in the 30s for too long, like 2 days of the year. And only for like a couple hours at most. Be 100 player day? What does that mean? It's just title screen. Was AGGQ still going on, by the way, or did they like end that? I like didn't watch anything. You're fighting a boss in a game. Nice. Like, what boss were you fighting in and what game? You know, I always read all caps as, like, you know, someone screaming at me. Newish fantasy life game? Is that a Nintendo game? Oh, on Steam. I see. Level 5. Now that I know you have a Steam, hold on. Now I have to go friend you, Jesus. Add friend. Yeah, same. Yeah, I found you. Nice. That's pretty easy. I just bought a game on Steam too. Although I don't know if I'm gonna play it immediately. Block. Oh, also your first name's on there. Oh shit, you have Terraria? Okay, well I'm not gonna say it, but let's just say I know. First Shot TV casual underscore Caden is best. Oh my god. Who is this guy? What is this level name? Well, I'll have to check him out at some point. He's the best. I mean, yeah. Dude, I have Terraria and I played like I mean, you've seen how many hundreds of hours I've played that game. Yeah, clearly. But yeah, what are my most like played games? I mean, you'll probably see Maple, and it's like in like tens of thousands of hours or something like that. Oh, you're down to play Terraria, dude? I mean, yeah. I mean, if we get something going, yeah, we can do that. Last time I played it was on my birthday with my other friend, who I think you know, Fat Snorlax, or I guess his name is now Coffee something. You might have heard his voice before. But yeah, we played on my birthday. We just did like a private session. Yeah, I mean, I'm currently literally AFK in the game right now because there's maps where you just get experience for being AFK in. And also the whole fame thing, remember that? Yeah. I still have the most fame in the server by like double, so yeah, that's not even being threatened. And also there's going to be potions that replace the fame buff, so no one's gonna actually want to get the fame buff anyway in the future. So I literally just have a monopoly on fame in Hyperion. It's really funny. Yeah, just casually that many. You know, I actually I can see the actual amount of hours I have for Mario Maker 2. due to a if you download the app on Nintendo, you can actually see, hypothetically, let's just say, if I do happen to have 9999 plus hours and it caps at that, you can see the actual amount of hours through this app, let's just say. I'm not saying I do or not, but let's just say you can see that. Hello, Probot Gaming. Yeah. No, you can't see it, but I can. But I can, if someone redeemed the give me the amount of hours, I could 100% give them the amount of hours. But no, I mean, I have a way. If that is the case, I always leave you guys speculating. Because I've seen other people who have had over 10,000 hours in other games. So, yeah, there's that, alright? We posted it online. You guys will not be getting an hour reveal from me unless you hit the proper way. Also, there's a new way to hit, there's a new way to get partner on Twitch as of a couple months ago, apparently. You just need to stream 12 days now, where you have an average viewer count of 75 or higher in the past 2 months. Well, 6 for each month, specifically. So you have to do it 1 month, and then you have to do it again. So I just need to get, like, Giga rated. So yeah, now I don't get dragged down by the days where I'm not rated. So that's good. Now I just have to pray that I have the best RNG ever, and I get rated a bunch in the span of 2 months. And I can just be a partner. That'd be nice. But I've had terrible luck in the past 3 months. This is probably, like, the worst 3 months I've had, honestly. So, yeah, maybe they made that change because of that. Look at the Twitch tracker, man. I'm pretty down bad, honestly. I feel like I've had a lot more streams where I've just had one viewer, aka me, in the past 90 days than normal. So that kind of sucks. So again, I need to figure out how to solve that problem. Which I've actively been working on because, I made a whole channel point prediction thing. Yeah, I added that. To make things more engaging. So, like, if multiple people are interested in a prediction, then we'll run a prediction. You just need to do the one channel point reward button to tell me that you're interested in a prediction. So, like, it doesn't cost a lot. And then we can run those. But only when multiple people do it. You've already done it, so just one other person needs to do it, basically. Yeah, and notice that you can't spam it either. I think it disables it from doing that. I was abusing that fact, so that I could do that. Because I don't think you can do it unless I end the stream and restart it again, or like it's a new day or something like that. But yeah, it's the prediction interest channel point reward. That is one Cleario, which you have already redeemed. I'm just pointing out to other people. Also, by the way, my sleep schedule has been like crazy in the last like week or two. Like I've been falling asleep like 3 times a day, but there's been like naps instead of like full-on sleeps. I keep having dreams though with each of them, so I don't know about that. Like usually you like mostly forget your dreams sometimes, but no, these ones have been like very like memorable. I also just realized, holy shit, you're level 43 on Steam. I don't even know how you gain levels on Steam. Dude, I just played this level. Are you kidding me? Did you just level up by like buying games? But he's just getting those badges. I don't even know. Like I think I like level like I don't know, like in my tens or something. How you get to level 40? Also, I was looking at your comments. Someone literally posted the Twin Towers and one of them smoking. Dude, that's kind of fucked up. Like 9/11 stuff. You're a Canadian. You don't even live in that country. What the hell? What's going on there? You don't even live in the U.S. Why is someone posting about 9/11 on there? That guy is American, though. Yeah, I mean, but you're not. What the hell? At this point, 9/11 is more of a meme than a tragedy. Like 20 years later, it's kind of fucked up to say. Holy shit. No, I was looking at your hours. You have the most hours in Stardew. But you wanted to play Terraria, though? Like, holy shit. Well, you have it perfect in Terraria and Stardew. I did play a lot of Starbound, too. I never played Binding of Isaac. I never bought Baldur's Gate, either. You have a lot of games that have plus 100 hours, dang. Maple Story 2, 217, my man. My man. It's getting an update. Damn, they're still working on that game? That's crazy. Persona 4, nice. I'm just like scrolling down. Ooh, Sonic Adventure 2, 48 hours. I mean, why not go for all achievements at that point? Saying it's the last one. Yeah, last one, Copium. Last one. Ooh, Lateo. Ooh, let's see. Dude, I used to play Lateo. I didn't get very far though, but you know, your standard maple clone. I didn't even know that had a Steam release. Holy shit. Baba is you, dude. You bought that game too? Holy shit. I'm just like stalking you right now. And at this point, you're at the sub 10-hour mark, so I mean, yeah, all these games you like barely played, so it's like whatever. Well, I only care about the games you have like plus 10 hours and. Oh yeah. You know, he played 2.2 hours of Portal 2 though. What the hell is wrong with you? That game's good. Portal 2. Yeah. Did I tell you about Portal 2? Like how I got Portal 2? I bought it in Spain, so my box art is in Spanish. Even though I can play the game in English, so that's kind of funny. Yeah. No, I ended up playing the co-op version with someone I met on, like, I don't know, like, Meet Me or something, .com. Like a Goyle. But then, yeah. We never met up or anything like that. But he did play the entirety of that game. That was, like, literally 10 years ago, though. It was kind of awkward because neither of us said anything in voice chat. Which apparently we were in and we didn't even know we were in when we were playing the game. They heard me cough and they commented on it. And I assumed that I wasn't in voice chat, but then apparently I was. I was like, wait, what? I didn't know being in a Steam game with someone else meant they could hear my mic. Yeah, that was kind of weird. To this day, I don't remember why, but I remember this very quote that they said when they were very frustrated at me when I was doing like a puzzle. They said that they were going to sit on me with their vagina baby maker. I was like, oh my god, hold on a second. That's a quote, and I remembered it to this day. I was like, holy shit. What is that comment? Yeah, they said that to me, and for some reason I just remembered that to this day. Like, I was, like, failing at the puzzle or something like that, and then they screamed at me that very quote, and I was like, oh my god. I'm like, bro, you live in California, hold on. I'm surprised I even found them on Meet Me, by the way. Because they lived in not the state I lived in, so I don't know how that even worked. Again, that was like 10 years ago. Yeah. Very cursed conversations, I know, I know. I don't know why I remember that, but that quote just stuck out to me a lot. I was like, oh my god. That'd be a no thanks for you. Wait, what happened? Or what were you talking about? I was just talking about that quote. Oh, the voice call, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of weird. But in voice chat, that's what they said, and I was like, oh my god. That's very sexual for just like a casual gameplay session. But I think we did end up beating the entire multiplayer. The multiplayer wasn't that long. And then we never played games with each other for like literally 10 years after that. Even though we're still friends on Steam. Also, they here's another thing about them. They kept sending me pictures of different women. Um, so like they were like lying about like what they looked like over and over again. Yeah, it's kind of scuffed. So yeah, that was my fun little experience about that. Unless they had severe like facial reconstruction and like body reconstruction. Yeah, they were different people entirely. So who knows if that was even actually like a girl. I don't even know. It's the fucking internet. I have had successful, game sessions with girls that I met like online, like literally even within this last week. I played I guess looks at Switch list these two games. Not this game though. This game I just updated it. Yeah, we played some Ultimate in Mario Kart World though, but not for very long because I kept winning and then they got bored of that. I'm like, bro, you picked the two games, but I've been in tournaments in. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah. RQ? Wait, what's RQ? Rage quit? Yeah. Dude, it happens. I mean, they just gotta get better, honestly. They just gotta hone their skills. Or maybe not pick games that I literally had uh been in tournaments in. Well, I haven't been in a tournament for Smash Ultimate, but I was in Smash Brawl, and I won. It was a tournament of 64 players. And I was in 2 of them, actually. I got 2nd place in the first one. I lost to some guy named Keanu. Not Reeves, obviously, because that's the celebrity. Just some guy named Keanu, who was also Lucas player, and I lost in the finals against him. It was like during my programming bootcamp thing for Brawl. It was a Lucas v Lucas finals, and I lost. And then he was gone for the next session, like 2 weeks after that, and I entered another tournament. And the finals was me versus my best friend at the time, and I beat them in the finals. It was Lucas versus Ice Climbers, and I won. So I finally got my redemption arc there. So then I earned a Nintendo DS because my other one was cracked. You know, I had a cracked hinge, so yeah, it was nice. Although it's been replaced by the 3DS, so like whatever. All of that for nothing. Well, I mean, it was good at the time, obviously, but whatever. I will just say though, if you're trying to date me, you at least gotta be good at the games that I play. That probably would help. Imagine if there was a girl that existed that's like really cracked at like Zelda randomizers though. That would be insane. But I don't think such girl exists to my knowledge. At least, you know, that you can find on like a dating site. I could be wrong, but like, you know, it's really hard to find that sort of niche. True, yeah. But I mean, you can't lie. There's a lot of guys that have that quality, though, in comparison to girls. I would say that you would probably have that skill, though. You know, I think you're better than most other girls at video games. At least Nintendo games. At least what you can find online. Yeah, exactly. I'm not like saying that, oh my god, I want to get with you or whatever. But no, I'm just saying that you're probably better than most other women at video games. Yeah. No, that's the whole point. I was just saying that you're better at the standard person that you find online on like a dating site for video games. Yeah. I think so too. Yeah. No, I mean I've known you for years. Like, you play the shit out of Nintendo games. Like, even to like I would say like I've seen your hours now. Uh, better than most other people. I will say one thing that I did notice about you though is a lot of girls that I find on like dating sites that play video games are into like, for some reason, Dead by Daylight or like Left 4 Dead 2 or something like that, and like you're like the exception. I don't know why, but like so many women like those two games for some reason. I don't understand. Oh, and Animal Crossing as well. It's a really weird three games to like specifically, but like all of them have that in common. Those that actually do game, yeah. Two games about like horror and zombies, and then Animal Crossing, and then yeah, and then Animal Crossing. Now I'm a data scientist, so like I observe trends, but I'm just saying the trends that I found. Also, you're like the only one who actually plays like MapleStory too. Even though I know a lot of girls play MapleStory. But I think we get like all girls can agree that they love Kirby games. Like I think that's like one of the hook and sinkers there. But the problem is none of them will ever get the Kirby game. They say they like Kirby, but they'll never get Kirby. That's the problem I'm having right now. Womp womp. Yeah. Well, not just girls, but guys too. I'm trying to get even guys to get the Kirby game too, and they want the Kirby game, but they don't buy the Kirby game, and some of them even have Switch 2s now, but they just can't fathom, spending the $70 on the Kirby game. As soon as you get a limited edition Switch 2, you're getting Air Riders Pro. And it's cool Switch 2. Yeah, but by that time that happens, I'm gonna be bored of the Kirby game. Which I'm already also getting to that point because literally no one has the Kirby game. That's the fallacy there. Like you gotta prevent me from getting to that point. You gotta buy it fast. That's not a me problem, that's a you guys problem. Because I played the Kirby game, I beat the Kirby game, okay? It's all done. I'm waiting on you guys at this point. It's a you issue. I got it. Where's your game? I'm not buying that for you guys. Now, if you want me to buy, the Kirby game for you guys, you better be here for every single fucking ad ever. And then we just build up $70 between each of you over time, and then I just buy the Kirby game because you guys got me $70. But we're not at that point yet. I mean, yeah. I did buy something for my friend though recently. So my friend in MapleStory, or I'm pretty sure you heard him, and so it was one of the friends I do randomizers with, if you remember his voice. But I got him to play MapleStory, and he refused to pay a single cent in the game, to a fault. And so he does have a pet that he was awarded in the game, but it didn't have auto HP. And I just happened to have an X left over, so he refused to buy this. It was like a 70-cent thing, so I just gifted him auto HP for his pet. I was like, bro, he kept dying, and I was like, bro, I need you to not die real quick. So I spent the 70 cents to make him not die ever. Aren't I charitable? He did pop off when I bought it for him, but he refused to buy, like, spend a single cent in the game. I know, right? Well, here's the thing, though. You can't just spend 70 cents and get the 70-cent item. You have to pay at least $5. That's the bare minimum, plus tax, so that's like $5.38 for me. To get NX in 5,000, you know? That's the bare minimum. You can't get anything lower than 5,000 NX, so... Yeah, I did have to spend $5 to get him his 70-cent item. I know. But he refused to do it otherwise. There's an event in the game that gave him a free pet that was pretty much... Well, I wouldn't say it's permanent, but you can permanently revive pets with just reward points now in the game by just killing bosses. Which is really easy to do, actually. So if you were getting back into Maple, I was gonna say, like, yeah. Yeah, just, like, abuse reward points, and you can get almost everything you want. You do have to buy the auto HP. That's it. It even comes with auto loot, though, so yeah. It doesn't come with auto, feed. So, like, you know how pets will just feed themselves with an auto feeder? That's an also thing that they have to do. But, like, come on, like, you just have to regulate your pet every, like, 50 minutes. Although I will say I bought it for all my pets because it was annoying. So, honestly, on all 13 of my characters, I probably spent $20 total. And then it's permanent because I can just res them infinitely. But yeah, they just have auto HP and auto feed, so I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. But, like, yeah, honestly, you only have to spend half of that on the auto HP. Like, if you're lazy, like I am. Like, you don't need the auto feed. You just need the auto HP. The auto HP is actually helpful. You don't need the auto HP. I just got it for myself on all my characters anyways. Because I've been playing this game for, like, I don't know, fucking 2+ years since I came back. Like, you know it too, right? You had a pet when you were on your Adele, right? Probably, I'm assuming. At some point. You did? Did you actually buy the pet? Because you can just buy a pet with reward points now if you just kill enough bosses. Not even a large amount of bosses. Did you buy it with reward points then? Or how did you get the pet? No, I have pets on all 13 of my boss characters, or even 14 with my retired boss character. I'm pretty sure I didn't spend a single cent on any of them other than my main, because it wasn't a thing that I could do at the time on my main. But very quickly, when I first started playing the game, they transitioned to having the ability to just buy pets with reward points. And now you can also revive them with reward points too. So, like, you can just permanently have pets, pretty much. Kind of. Well, you can extend their life up to a year at a time with reward points. So it's not perma, but, like, it is perma enough. But if you're just constantly playing, yeah, you can 100% easily upkeep them. I didn't like constantly. Like you just need to log in like every like month or two, kill bosses. Which isn't the hardest thing in the world when it takes only like 5 hours to kill bosses. Per month. Yeah, there are events that just give you free pets, so all you need to do is revive them with reward points, which again you get from just killing bosses. Depending on what boss tier you kill, you just get higher reward points too. I think the lowest you can get from killing a boss is like 30. And if you just kill 100 bosses, you can literally just get a pet revival thing. And you can get up to 180 boss kills in a week. So yeah, it is very easy to revive your pet. So, and the pet revive cost is 2,400. But yeah, I'm getting enough to revive pets on all 13 of my accounts. Multiple even. And like all of them, their expiration date is like in October of this year. Without me spending a single dime. So yeah. So yeah, you can buy a lot of pets and not have to worry about it. Like actually buying like Waters of Life. I'm not even joking. On various accounts too, multiple accounts. The only pets you can't really revive easily is vac pets, which you actually do have to spend like $10 per month on. So don't do that, especially if you're not grinding like me. I don't grind in the game because yeah, grinding costs money to optimally do it. So I don't. But instead, if you adopt a strategy like me where I just kill bosses all the time, then yeah, that's the better solution for a free-to-play player like me. You still get a lot of diff and 6 job resources anyways, like fragments and node stones. So you never actually have to grind. Even though like, you know, streamers will like 100% like recommend it. But I don't even grind and I'm severely progressed in my 6 job, so you can make it work, but they literally don't realize that, the streamers, because they just do that anyway. But I'm telling them that it does work and I'm progressed. And I'm even solo too, so things should be even harder for me. So literally, if I can make it work, anyone else can, is what I'm saying. Also, by the way, I really need to pee after this next level, so I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna be very long, but I'll be right back after this next level. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me like 60 to 90 seconds, I won't be gone for too long. Okay, I'm back. Back. That one's been gone for too long. Fix It Felix Jr. I feel like every like major like influencer on the internet is named Felix. I'm back. Thank you. Well, I say that, and there's like only 2 people who I know that are named Felix, and then it says PewDiePie and XQC. But like, isn't it kind of interesting how like the top person on YouTube also has the same first name as the top person on Twitch? I don't know. Something about the word Felix, the name Felix. Mm-hmm. Dude, Swedish gamers like rule the internet. That's all I can say. It's cursed. Hold on, I can make this. There we go. Alright, so I have a question to you. When are we fucking playing Terraria? You always want to play Terraria, bro? Okay. I mean, you just gotta send me the DMs required for that. You know, fill out the paperwork and we'll get something arranged. Dude, I literally even have this game on Switch. Hold on. Hold on, let me find it. I mean, obviously I have it on Steam, which is the preferred way for me to play it, but like, God. This is sorted by my hours, by the way. Like, if we look at order, I reordered it by longest playtime. I haven't even played it for that long, but Terraria is... I guess I didn't play Terraria that long on Switch. God, it's not here. It's not here. What am I doing? Title. Where is it? XT. I swear it's here. The Terraria. Okay, I found it. Mario Maker is the highest. Hey, no way. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, I found it. Yeah, here it is. But I mean, you know, I spent a significant amount of time in Pokemon Scarlet. That's my second most played game, honestly. I've literally done all the 7-star raids, all of them, like all of them. Are there even any more? Like after they're done with the Dragon event, they were doing all the pseudo legendaries, and then they finished the last one. What's even happening after that? I have to check the website. Like this game's like 3 years old now. Like I'm pretty sure there's no reason to like look for them. What's going on? VGC. Victory Road? Big. Scarlet Violet in-game events. Alright, what's going on here? August 4, 2025? That's my birthday. Terror Raid? Venusaur? Oh my god, I already have a Venusaur. They're just doing old shit again. Return of several starters with the mightiest mark. Oh, okay. Charizard, Blastoise, and Meganium? Not even Venusaur? What? Oh my god, what is going on here? Charizard, Blastoise, and Meganium. Like, look at this, look at this. Yeah, I don't even need to participate in these because I literally just have them. I probably won't even get them if I did it. So there's no reason for me to participate. And I have max shards anyways. Even on both my Switches. Charizard, Blastoise, and Meganium and Kip. Yeah. Everyone hates Meganium though. Like, they just don't have good moves. I like how it has, like, okay, the thing about Meganium, which is also funny too, is it has female names, but like it's 87.5% male. Like Bailey, Megan, but like most of the time it's just male. It's kind of cursed. Chica. Chica is also kind of female, yeah. But like it's 87.5% male. How does that work? Isn't that weird? Maybe it's like the first ever trans Pokemon in the game. I don't know. It is very interesting that, yeah, that they named it those 3 names specifically. I think there are male Baileys out there, but it's really uncommon in comparison to female Baileys. Heck, when I was in middle school, I had a crush on a female Bailey. Although that never went to anywhere. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of male Megans out there, though. Rip Bailey. No, it wasn't spelled that way, though. Hey, it's a stark contrast to Penisaur, though. I mean, that guy was just screaming male energy, Venusaur. Even though it had the word Venus in it, no, I thought it was penis. From a Penisaur to dicks out for Rita, yeah. No, when I was okay, so there was another instance where I had found a woman from like one of those dating sites like 7 years ago or something like that. And I actually did get a female Bulbasaur. We were playing Poke MMO because we wanted to like bond and do that. And I named my because it was rare. I just named my Bulbasaur that I got Bulbasaur. Yeah, they got a laugh out of that. Oh yeah. Dude, it was a female. That's like 12.5% chance. 1 out of 8. Why do you think starters are very not commonly male? Like, what's up with that? That's not how, like, most species work. Like, in real life. What? Why? What aren't commonly male? No, no, no. I said why did they make starters just 87.5% male? That's not how it works in the real world. Why are all of them just 87.5% male? That's crazy. Yeah. Is it because they were reflecting the gamer society? How we're like 87.5% male? Is that what they were going with there? I don't know. It's kind of funny though. Why would they do that? No, now I have to see ChatGPT's take on this. Why did they make starters 87.5% male? Why did they make Pokemon starters 87.5% male? To make breeding and trading rarer and more valuable, not for story or lore reasons. Longer explanation, breeding balance, and main reason. Pokemon breeding was introduced to Gen 2 Gold Silver. Game Freak needed a way to prevent players from easily mass-producing rare Pokemon. Keep starters feeling special. Starters were given a low female rate, 12.5% female, 87.5% male, because only females pass down the species when breeding with Ditto or compatible Pokemon. Fewer females equals harder to breed starters. This slows down trading economies and preserves rarity. 12.5%, 1 in 8, which is easy to remember and intentionally uncommon. Consistently with other rare Pokemon, which same gender ratio is used for fossil Pokemon, same pseudo-legendary as gift Pokemon. This makes starters part of the lore, broader design rule. Pokemon you only get once per save, should be harder to reproduce. Ditto came later as a workaround. Once Ditto became common, breeding because became easier, but the gender ratio stuck for backwards compatibility tradition. No strong gameplay reason to change it. No in-world lore reason. There's no common canon Pokedex explanation for starters being mostly male. It's purely a game design plus balanced decision, not biology or storytelling. One side effect. This is why female starters are considered rare collectibles. Shiny plus female starters equals extremely rare. If you want, you can also explain why evolutions are 87.5% male, why some Pokemon are 100% male or female. I know modern games quietly make this less annoying. Save a word. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. How do you feel about it as a female? And do you think it's sexist? They just make all the starters male. We live in a society. That is true. We do happen to live in a society. Hey, it wasn't my decision. It was the Game Freaks, right? They made it 87.5% male. Never put much thought into it. But yeah, but how do you feel always having a male starter, though? Or, like, you have to work to get a female starter. Actually, does that make it better for females? Like, it feels more special? If you did want a female starter? I would say it's more convenient to have a female starter. Although back in the day, in Gen 2, it was actually sexist because they just made the females literally weaker than the males. Because it was based on IVs. What IVs they had. Like, 0 to 15 was like, they made them female or something like that. Whereas the other half was male. So that literally was sexist. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Then you didn't want to have a female. I think they changed that, though. Didn't usually care much, but you always thought it was special when you had a female starter, yeah. Would you ever restart to get a female starter? I mean, you had to do it like 8 times. On average. I don't think you have, no. Yeah, I mean, you can just breed it later in the game and to get a female starter, and you can play from that angle if you wanted to. As long as you had a Ditto. Assuming Ditto was in your generation. Was there, like, any generation that didn't have a Ditto? Maybe, like, Gen 5 didn't have Ditto? Yeah, because Gen 5 just stuck to their own decks, right? So literally it didn't have Ditto. So that would have been a nightmare to, like, actually get, like, a female, like, Pokemon. If you wanted to go for a female. I'm pretty sure I do have, at least for every single starter, I do have a female version. Because I just breeded for it. Oh yeah, speaking about Pokemon, did you ever buy ZA or no? What do you think about ZA? Just random question. Oh, my music ended. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna do this. You have not purchased it because if you do, it'll be on Switch 2 when you have a frame rate. Are you gonna buy a capture card when you buy a Switch 2? So you can stream your games like me? in the most beautiful quality possible. Not sure. You should. I mean, if you're concerned about money, you can literally just make money from streaming. That'll get rid of that issue, right? You will literally make your money back when you buy a capture card. I'm just gonna say that if you stream for long enough. It's not a big enough desire. I mean, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, the angle is there. For you that already has, like, you know, an actual, like, you know, something in the workforce, I mean, it's probably not the most optimal strat, but it is an option. How much of you, I mean, are you, I shouldn't say how much, but, like, are you almost saved up for, like, a Switch 2? Or is it, like, a long ways away? You could buy one anyway. You have more than enough run. Damn. Yeah, I still have like a couple thousand saved up if I wanted to buy even more Switch 2s, but obviously I don't want to do that. I already have one. I want to save that money for cons and my eye surgery. I already am getting laser on my face, and then I just want to get laser in my eyes. Not having to wear glasses would be amazing. One quote you heard about it was horrifying sounding from the surgeon said. What, the eye surgery? You're going to go blind for a bit, like, bruh. No, I think you just need to, like, rest your eyes or something. Your sister got LASIK surgery. Well, how is it for your sister? Did they have a good time after that? During the surgery, you go blind? Well, I'll just take a nap then. I mean, I don't know. Don't they, like, give you, like, meds or something like that? Isn't that, like, why? Something like that. Would you get laser? LASIK? Get hella anxiety meds? Oh my god. Oh, gotcha. No, you told me that she, like, beat you up or something like that, yeah. Answer the question. Not sure on one hand. Having to pay for glasses is great. On the other hand, you feel like your face looks better with glasses. Yeah, maybe. But it is nice to like not have to like ever de-smudge your glasses, right? And also, you're always in constant fear of accidentally breaking them, and then you just don't have money to deal with literally being able to see ever. Wouldn't that suck? That'd be stressful. I have accidentally crushed my glasses before. When I was I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. I had a spare pair of glasses, and I was like on the toilet, and I think when I was getting up, I accidentally stepped on my glasses, and yeah, that sucked. But good thing I had a spare set of glasses, otherwise I'd be fucked. You did that to your glasses one time because you were stupid and had your glasses on the bed? Oh, they sat on your glasses? Yeah, so it can happen. So that's terrifying that you just can't see. And you have to spend money to go be able to see again. Isn't that horrifying? Subscription-based method in real life, yeah. You pay to see. I don't know if I go about it that way. Speaking about subscriptions, I just ran out of beer. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go buy more tomorrow. It's all gone. Fearless behavior, yep. I've only had 4 today, so I mean, yeah. F07, yeah. The thing is, you gotta remember, I don't actually get drunk when I drink. Not the way that you guys think. It's supposed to go in there. Yeah, I clicked on a notification on my phone and I saved my watch streak apparently. I didn't know it was that easy, even though they weren't live at the moment. They're like, oh, you're about to lose your watch streak, but I just clicked on the thing, even though they weren't live. Yeah, I might get my friend here and we might talk about Maple. Are you cool with that? I know I'm playing Mario, but I like talking about just like Maple. I'll see if he picks up. Well, let me call him. I just call him like at least like so that's how it's been. Like after stream, I'll call him sometimes. He's online right now. Let's see if he picks up. It's like a, you know, the Pokeball is like shaking right now. That sort of thing. No, he's not here. Never mind. I tried. He broke out of the Pokeball. No, I always am able to call him on most times of the day, but like I think he's just busy right now. But no, he's my seed. He's my prodigy. And like I'm trying to get him to fast line his bosses in Maple. Get something in chat. Heck, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Heck. I'll bring that up with them. I'll have a stern talking to with them. With them, I'll be like, bro, they said heck. They said heck in chat. Like, you know, you're screwing them over here. I actually did say that. No, it's fine. He is green though on Discord, which is why I wanted to reach out to him. Usually when he's green, he does pick up. But now I've been teaching him all the bosses. I've been trying to get him to I even got him to beat Envy Hello with me. So I literally taught him the fight way earlier than he's supposed to know how that fight even works. Way earlier than when I did it, of course. And then, of course, he only has to do 5% of the damage, where I had to do, when I was soloed, I had to do 100%, obviously, so his requirements are 1/20th of mine. Makes it kind of easier for him to get into that fight than me. Womp womp. Yeah. I screwed here. Oh no. I was holding water, so I died because I can't do things with two hands very well. Alright, we're good now. What are you playing, by the way, as of recently? What are you gaming right now? Yeah, me or yeah, me. You say me. That's the intended audience there. Grinding Fantasy Life. Oh, I see. I think you mentioned that. Again, I don't really know what that game's like. What genre is that even? My Hero Academia plus Mario. The hell? No, I need that star. Partner put in a very good description. It's like RuneScape, but you actually get to do the things. What does that mean? Dude, I played RuneScape. What does that mean? Point and click, but you actually get to endgame? Chop the tree. Dude, I was a miner. Literally, I mined for ore, not like 18 minus. I was a mining person. 12 different lives, aka jobs, okay. You know, in Maple, there's at least 50 of those. Things to increase your level and title. Or mining life, you do a lot of mining, yeah. Distracting jobs too, damn. Yeah, I mean in RuneScape they had crafting skills. Dude, okay. There we go. Added an area to the game that's literally like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom with shrines and towers in the game. To game maps, yeah. I did beat the shit out of Tears of the Kingdom. I 100% of that game. I didn't 100% Breath of the Wild though. But I don't know if you saw my Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, which is on YouTube by the way, as a VOD. But yeah, I beat the shit out of that game. The area has Animal Crossing vibes because it has a place where you can terraform and have villagers. Terraform is in like the latest Animal Crossing game, because I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that in the first one, which is my favorite one. Remember the first one? The first one was so goddamn good. Yes. I don't know how many Animal Crossing games you have, but like, what did you like? What would you tier the games if you had like all of them? Which one's the best and which one's the worst? Yeah, the mean villagers were great. I also like the NES games that you could get in the game. And the Acre system. And I guess the e-reader cards had some charm to it too. From best to worst, it's GameCube, 3DS, Switch, Wii, DS. You put DS at last. You put DS at last. Interesting. I would say that Wii is the worst, honestly. For me, it was, well, I never played like last three that much, but for me it was GameCube is the best, and then DS is the second best, and then I mean I barely played 3DS, but I literally didn't play the Switch, so 3DS would go third, and then the Switch would go fourth, and then Wii, which I did play, was just god awful. The Wii one was the worst one. The Wii was the worst one by far. They added nothing to the series. DS at least made it portable and made multiplayer more viable. That's just my opinion, though. I have a soft spot for the Wii because it's one that your mother first played and watched Blue Candy, Gold, Net, Speedruns. Oh, damn. Yeah, I know Racefire really likes Blue Candy. He's literally like my competition when it comes to being rated, which is kind of funny. Also, not only is he my competition, but he is also a friend that I know in real life from my same middle school that I went to's competition too. Like in terms of the actual speed running for Mario Golf, which is kind of funny. Oh yeah. He's just competition for us. It's funny. For us folks from Washington State. Yeah, I even asked with Andy and he was aware of my real life friend. I was like, what the heck? That's wild. This real life friend, by the way, actually got them into my home and we played Maple Story on my computer when I was in like 7th grade. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I had them over at my house in 7th grade and they played Maple Story on my computer. They only got through Maple Island though, and they never played after that. So, just to connect everything together. Man, I have so much bossing left to do for my weeklies in Maple. I'm dreading it. I have to kill H. Lomian on like 3 Buccaneers. I'm in a Bowmaster, which I'm trying to get into Arcane Gear before that happens, which is why I'm doing the $30 in the first place. So I can get enough money so I can just buy their Arcane Gear. That's where I'm at right now this week. Yeah, 180 boss courses is exhausting when you gotta realize that it takes me like an hour per character to do. It's a lot of hours, like 13 per week. Oh, what's up? Oh, he's joining. All right, we're
Oh, pick
doing
up.
this. Yo, oh my God, yo, I'm here. He said, "Yo, pick up," and I literally frame perfect picked up. All right.
Yo, good stuff. Did you
Yo,
see my new
I'm
staff?
I'm in the call I'm in the stream by the way, so I'm streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I literally told my stream I was gonna have you in as like a guy in my stream.
Orlando.
So
God, does this mean I gotta pull up your stream?
yeah,
I can commentate.
exactly, dude. Yeah,
Alright, what's your name?
yeah. What is my name? I don't know. You've only known me for like I don't know, like 20 years.
One person watching. Chunky.
No, I have 3. It says on my stream day. Nice burp. I just ran out of beer, so I can't do that thing you just did, unfortunately.
But yeah, I got a new weapon.
Nice. Well, I mean, weapon as in like the weapon I told you to upgrade?
Yeah, I got it to.
And you got it to
legendary.
Legendre?
Yeah, got boss damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is it 3-line? Wow. Now I have to check. Character info. Ooh, 17.9 mil. Hold on. Well, okay, that's 1 line. No, you gotta do better than that.
Wait, should I actually cube it more right now?
Yeah, cube it more to get it to at least 2 line. It's only 1 line. That's like really easy to
Wait,
get.
I got percent int, didn't I?
You got, well, yeah, you did get percent in, but that's literally nothing. You're going for
Okay.
magic attack and boss damage.
Okay.
Those are the
So I
only
need to
2
buy
important
blue
lines that you need to get.
cubes.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's
Dude,
switch the view here for a
what was I say?
second.
Do the math. And then tell me what are my odds.
Give me a second. Oh wait. No, I just can't see. Okay, yeah.
So close to finishing.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this. He only has 1 important line. Boss damage 35%. Nah.
Bullying me on stream.
14 star. Nah. You gotta get like
Well,
15 plus star,
I'm saving my damage.
bro. All right, but yeah, cube. Get like 2 line at the very least. Like all my guys have 3 line everything. Here, let's look at my hero. All right, let's look at my hero.
2%.
40% boss damage, 9% attack, 9% attack. That's 3 line.
2%.
So attack or boss
This is
damage.
bad. What about this one?
What do you have?
Dude, how long is this delay on the stream?
Wait, it went up to 19. Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. 13 and 10 is fine. Just have that for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, should I flame
Eventually
it right
you'll eventually you'll get 3 line. Wait, what?
now? Should I flame it right now?
Dude, we already got you a tier 6 flame and tier 5 boss damage. Don't touch
shit,
it.
That's right. That's right. It's hella sick.
You dumbass.
So should I spend money on my other characters?
This guy.
I guess I haven't seen what my Rand's up to. Lol.
Yeah, do your Rand. Since you gotta get Legendre on your Rand too. Do that. Dude, you went up from like literally 14 mil CPU to 19 mil. So like, I'm telling you, that was the play.
Oh, Hondo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I've been saving up money.
Yeah. I've been telling you how to play the game.
Yeah.
Poke, if you get into this, I'll be your handler too. Just like I am for this guy. No, I have a person who has been playing Cronus like in the past like couple of years in my chat. They're my mod, but they play Maple sometimes. But I'm trying to get them back into Maple, but they just won't.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
You're going on your Rand and your
weapon. So I do have
Yeah.
legendary boss damage and attack power, and all stats.
Wait.
But I don't have legendary on my princess now.
Yeah, I mean, do that then. And again, I told you the strategy was laddering that shit. Hold on, look at your Rand.
I didn't put my money in storage.
Yeah, you do have. You have 18% attack, but it could be like 21% attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I need to put my money in storage.
Yeah, literally the biggest gains you can possibly get on your account is like upgrading your weapon, secondary, and emblem. Everything else is minor in comparison. So like 100% take advantage of this event when considering where you're at in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have good. Well, actually, I guess I do have Absolab for my bow, so I could potentially cube my bow on that person. Wait.
Oh, for your bowmaster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have an Absolab bow now, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do that right now, cause like,
Well, I
yeah, might
wanted
as
to do
well.
Princess Snow first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever you can do today, right? Because like today is the day to
Yeah,
upgrade your
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Everything I could do today, but gotta prioritize.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it is. What are you posting?
Am I posting? No,
No, no,
I'm
she's
streaming right now.
posting
I'm
stuff.
playing.
Oh,
Who?
oh,
Wait,
person,
what's
my
happening?
roommate.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is very accurate. Also, I didn't see this, but that's awesome.
I'll still have to pee again soon. I said again, but this is the first time for you, but second time for chat.
This is what I typed in to get this. Okay, or purple cube, and I was doing this one. Should I actually legendary my other one?
Your other one?
My princess
What
now?
does that
Because
mean?
didn't you say you have to
Yeah.
like ladder them? I guess I don't understand what.
I told you to do two of each character, you know, just the 3 line eventually. But using blue cubes. So basically purple cube to legendary for both
So
of your
should I
secondaries
try to
and then
do just 2 emblems to legendary, or is do you
well
think it's just
emblems is not it's not emblem day though.
oh are we not? Oh, I mean I'm talking about secondary. Should I not do that with secondary?
Do it with secondary. Today's the day. It only costs 10 cubes to get from unique to legendary on average instead of 20.
That sucks.
Yeah. Save half
Attack
your money,
power,
literally.
attack power, strength.
But then, like, when you're upgrading in Legendary, once both of them are there, so, like, you know, with the 2 that you would spend on getting 1, in terms of
Oh
average
yeah, got
cost, like,
legendary.
yeah. Nice. And yeah, you just ladder them with blue cubes, which is way cheaper than laddering them with purple cubes.
So what am I looking for on secondary? Boss damage.
Um, boss damage or attack?
Okay.
Magic attack.
No, this is
Or whatever the
yeah,
hell you're
right.
playing. Okay, yeah, attack.
Boss damage, ignore defense damage is what I got.
Flash damage, ignore defense damage. Okay, you want to get like 2 lines of at least splash damage and attack.
Okay.
And or attack.
Boss damage,
Damn
attack
it!
power percent, and then 5% chance to ignore 40%.
I mean that's fine for now, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's kind of what
Eventually
I'm
you'll want to
thinking.
work into 3. Yeah, eventually on all your characters you're going to go for 3 line. So that's gonna cost like 200 cubes per guy.
Okay.
Whenever you get that money.
What were the emblems to get the
Emblems?
no Princess No or whatever?
No, it's secondary. What are you talking about?
It's these ones.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna beat this level and I'm gonna take a piss and then I can probably focus a little bit more.
Now I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
Wait, this. Wait, what? Oh, I need a potential scroll it. Jeez.
The door again. Alright, end of the level coming in hot. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Go entertain my chat for like 60
I
seconds.
ain't.
Oh, I hate. Yeah. Have fun. Getting back. Russ there. Yo, what's up?
Yo, welcome back.
Yo, thank you, man. And woman. Who's also on my stream. I'm here. It's peace. That's all. Was not entertained, a stare. Sorry, I was peeing. I was not out to entertain at that point. Oh my god, the Skumba's threatening me right now. You see this? Why? Wait, why was I racing against him? I thought he was gonna do something. I don't read Japanese, bruh. So yeah, I've been pushing my mules to like actually defeat like on all of them, like Enlomian. I mean not H Lomian.
I just got a unique triple prime, but it's not that great.
Wait, what was it?
I didn't. I rolled over it.
Ah.
There's.
I did get that on my Source of Suffering. His necklace, you know, Pitch Boss necklace. I got 10, 10, 10 for strength, which was pretty insane. But like it was unique and not legendary, so that sucked. Because literally legendary, I could just easily get 13, 10, 10, which is better. So yeah, triple prime suck on unique, even though you can roll them. And it's like rare shit, but you can just like replace it easily with legendary. The Gondre.
Yeah, switch over to my bow.
Oh, dude.
Is he high enough level to, like, accept this stuff?
What? What level is your bowmaster?
35?
Oh my god. Well, you can't wear your Absolab stuff that you're giving him.
I can upgrade it, right?
Your bowmaster?
Yeah.
I mean, you can level him up to a proper level if you wanted to. It wouldn't take more than like an hour.
Well, I mean, I'm saving that, right? I gotta get my full use out of my hyper burn.
Okay, I mean, yeah, if you want to go through the early levels that easily, yeah, sure.
I do.
Dude, I mean, literally for me, hyper burns are just now Legion blocks. Like, I have no purpose of, like, leveling up characters beyond that. I'm even going to 260 even though I don't need to. I just want the Merc block because it's -6 cooldowns instead of -5, which is like helpful, I guess, or something like that. It is definitely like an endgame thing to do. But I'm literally never gonna play the class as soon as I get it to 260. I don't even have to get it to 260. I just need to get it to 250, honestly.
Nice. I used a hard cube and got it to unique. So I want to get it to.
Did that get too hard?
No, it was a single cube. Yeah, it was a hard cube.
Yeah, but did it make you hard though?
No comment.
See.
And I already got legendary Jesus.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it seems like you're not. Yeah, you don't even need to. Well, I mean, I guess you were using it.
What is the secondary? Oh, I guess I can't. I don't have Princess now.
So literally did this for all your mules, by the way. If you have money, just like.
Well, the problem is I have bad items on the other characters. I actually do have a second Absolab weapon I forgot about. Maybe I should just pillage that.
Do you think you can run like on your Dark Knight? Do you think you're strong enough to run Pinot?
No. Shot? I can't do Chaos Root.
Well, yeah, but Pinot, do you think you can do
I
that?
think it's a lot harder then, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not in that phase of the game anymore.
Yeah, I'm not even a mil on this. I'm not even half a mil on this character.
Well, if they have an Absolab weapon, I mean. Oh, did you get your Dark Knight and Absolab legendary, or
What I'm
was it the
saying is, I think
Bowmaster?
I do have an Absolab for my Dark Knight, but should I save it for my Ren? I think I might just do it my Dark Knight.
Wait, you haven't used the box yet,
Yeah.
though, right? Okay, yeah, you're deciding which one. Yeah, whatever Absolab weapon, get it 100% legendary today, whatever you choose. So choose it now. Choose it today.
Yeah, I already yoinked it.
Get that shit to legendary, dog. You look Andre, my dude. I'm what I'm doing currently in game right now. Well, not currently, as in, like this second, but like my plan for what I'm spending my money on is I'm getting a shit ton of mesas because of like all this Fox stuff that's happening. And I am saving to like get all my mules to kill H. Lomian, and I'm selling the mesa, and I'm gonna get Arcane on my Bowmaster.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
Like, I'm forcing Arcane even if I don't roll it, and then with that I can potentially get one more Arcane box because I'm gonna try to do H Lucid with all the final remaining money I have.
All right. I'm gonna go say goodnight, and then I'll be back. So AFK.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm conditioning my friend to power up a little bit so he can actually go kill stuff. I'm like fast tracking them to get them caught up to the bosses that I'm killing in the game. So if I had a full party, that'd be even more convenient. Oh, there it is. Okay. What's here? I don't think. Could be wrong. I'm still here, but like Mario Maker stuff, I am probably gonna end the stream because I really have the urge to take a shower and just like get rid of my beard. So, just explain to my friend that I hate maker plants. No, that's not what I was explaining, but yeah, I was gonna go shave, and then I'll do some big stuff probably on stream. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I would have been live in like 3 hours anyways. So yeah. Probably be back on tomorrow. Yeah, have a good day. Whatever it is.